can't really call it a McMuffin because that's a trade name. So what can we call this? Since this is my crazy creative life, how about a CraMuffin? Hey y'all, it's April. Thanks for stopping by my crazy creative life. We are back in the kitchen this morning, yay! And we're gonna make some homemade Egg McMuffins, and that way we can put them in the freezer and have a quick, easy breakfast, and for, you know, in the future, whatever. But these are really quick, and they're a lot cheaper, you know, if you make them at home than they are if you go to the restaurant. So let's go ahead and jump on into the video, and I will show you how to make a CraMuffin. All right, as you see, I've got my griddle out, and I'm gonna go ahead. I've got it on about 350. Hopefully that's not too hot. If it is, we'll turn it down. But you'll never believe what I'm gonna use to make the round eggs to be able to fit our English muffins. Ta-da! We're gonna use cannon lids. So you just wanna set them down. Of course, they're clean, I washed them. And there's only 6 of the McMuffin, or the muffin, so that's all I got out was 6. So we're going to start off by making sure that these are clean. Put them on your griddle that's heating up. Like I said, mine's about 350. And I've got this grapeseed oil, and I'm going to, it's a higher heat oil. And we're just going to spray this down really good. Ooh, that's starting to get hot. All right, there we go. Just make sure that you spray these really good or they're going to stick. That might be too hot. I'm going to turn it down to 325. Next, we're going to take our egg. So I'm going to crack an egg, and we're just going to plop it right inside the cannon lid. Oh, that's a double yolk. Look at that. You don't really see those with store-bought eggs that often. Usually it's with country eggs, but okay, anyway. All right, let me wash my hands real quick. I'm going to take this chopstick and just kind of break up the yolk because we don't want, well, some people like a runny yolk on their Egg McMuffin or whatever. I don't guess I can call them Egg McMuffin, that's a trade name. But on their breakfast sandwich, they like a runny yolk. I don't. So I'm busting these yolks out. And I'm going to sprinkle them with some salt and pepper. In the meantime, we're going to open up our, and it's pretty much cut for us, we're going to open up our English muffin. And I got these at Aldi's. And I'm going to toast all of these in the toaster. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flip our eggs. They should come loose a little bit. If not, it's no big deal to get them out. Okay, as far as the ham, I got these also at Aldi's. It's the Canadian ham for biscuits or McMuffins or, you know, whatever. The ones that I'm going to put in the freezer, I'm just going to lay on my muffin and wrap it up. But I'm going to eat one of these this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and pop it down and fry it. That's up to you. If you want to just warm it up in the microwave for a little bit, you can. But since I've got my griddle out, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and fry it. Okay, I'm going to loosen these with a pair of tongs and just a fork. I'm going to loosen them around the edge. Kind of pull them apart. I've got a plate here beside me. I'm just going to put it on that plate. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and put my bacon. There we go. See how round those are? Now, I'm going to put a small piece of cheese on this bacon here in just a second and let it melt on that. But the rest of them that I'm going to freeze, I'm just going to lay the bacon on the sandwich because when we reheat them, the cheese will melt then. I don't want to melt the cheese now and then again later. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese on here. And let that melt down. All I'm going to do to assemble these, I'm going to put a slice of cheese here. Then a couple slices of ham. You can do one or two depending on how much meat your family would like. And then my egg. And then here in just a minute, we will wrap it up. So I'm going to set it to the side. Now mine, I've got my ham and cheese, my hot ham and cheese there, my hot egg, and I accidentally cooked that just a little bit too long on my toaster, but it's okay. It's still gonna be good. So that's mine. All right. And there we are. Now hang tight and we will wrap these up and put them in the freezer. All right, first of all, I'm going to write what it is. And today is 8/28/24. Now you want to, for best results, thaw overnight. Then bake 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes. Or if it's frozen, about 20 minutes. Might take just a little bit longer than that. Microwave about 90 seconds to 1 minute. Let's see. But you want to cover. Okay, for the microwave, you want to put, we're going to wrap these in aluminum foil. So for the microwave, you want to take them out of the aluminum foil because you cannot have aluminum foil in microwave. Wrap them up with a paper towel. That way that would absorb any kind of crystals that may have formed on them from the freezer. And then microwave, like I said, 90 seconds to about a minute. Or finally, if you want to do your air fryer, you can air fry for about 8 minutes. I wanted to pause there a moment. This was earlier in the week, and I don't know, a couple of days ago, I had got one out of
and sorry, I'm sick. My voice sounds weird. But I got one out of the freezer, and in the aluminum foil, I put it in my air fryer on 400 for about 8 minutes. That's probably a little bit too much. So either do it 400 for about 5 minutes and check it, or maybe turn your heat down to around 375, 380, and see what it does.
Put it on there, huh? So we're just going to wrap these up in aluminum foil. The reason I want to wrap them in aluminum foil is because you can just pop them right in the oven from this stage. Want to get out as much air as possible. So I like to close my bag all but maybe about an inch and then try to squeeze out the air and then close it. And this is a freezer safe bag. And then I'm going to pop them in my freezer. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I was able to show you just how quick and easy it is to make some fresh homemade breakfast sandwiches for, you know, you, your husband, your wife, your kids, whoever, before they head off to school or to work. They can pop them in the oven or the microwave and be fast. Or even you can see how quick it was just to cook them. It didn't take me very long just to cook them. So if you wanted to cook them fresh that morning before everybody headed off to school. So it's not that bad. And then I will try, because I'm kind of curious myself, I'm going to try to go in there and I will put it here at the end of the video, which we're about to end. But I want to try to do like a price comparison. I'm going to see how much that I spent, but I've got to go back and look at my receipts. I want to see roughly what I think it cost me to make those 6, and then kind of compare it to what if you went to the restaurant, or even just the frozen box ones that you can get like at any of your grocery stores, because they're starting to sell those now, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, as you can see here, the stuff I either bought at Aldi's or Walmart. The English muffin was 23 cents. The Canadian bacon or ham, or whatever you want to call it, was 14 cents. Cheese, 9 cents. Egg, 31 cents. So it was a grand total of 77 cents plus tax. McDonald's was $3.99 plus tax. And Jimmy Dean frozen, which it wasn't the ham, it was the sausage, it was $2. So this is saving you a lot of money doing them at home.
Also, I forgot to mention that if you don't want the Canadian ham, you can do bacon, or you can fry up some sausage and put it on there and freeze it just the same. So anyway, again, I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel and join this crazy family. So I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Hey, if you like this video, you may want to check out my previous video or my previous series. Talk to you soon.